Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone. I know it's been a long time. I am still around. I am still kicking it in crypto. But as a homegirl of mine be saying, life be lifing. But anyway, so I figured as me coming back and I'm doing my first video, I guess I'll talk about the first time I actually got into crypto and how I got into crypto. And I think everybody has a unique story. I think mine is okay. But it was maybe 2013. Yeah, about 2013. It was a coworker of mine. He kept begging me, "Hey, so and so. Hey, you know if you sign up for Coinbase, you'll get $10 in free Bitcoin." And I'm like, "All right, okay." Basically, you had to have like a .edu mailing account, and if you signed up with Coinbase, you can get like $10 in free Bitcoin. And so I was just like, okay. And then it was like maybe about an hour later. Hey, so about that Bitcoin, did you sign up yet? I'm like, dude, stop. No. So maybe now we're around lunchtime. He told me that around maybe about 10 o'clock. Now we're around lunchtime. Hey, sorry to just stop past, but I was just happen to know that, hey, did you do anything with that Bitcoin? I'm like, dude, oh my gosh, stay right here. I went to the computer, did all the little crap or whatever like that. Signed up for Coinbase, got the I didn't even know what I was doing. I just put all the stuff in that I needed because he had sent me like an email link and everything. So I did a lot of that crap and I got it. And he was like, "Oh, I feel so much better now." I was like, whatever. But this guy he was a funny dude, by the way. And so I think now it's like 2015, 2016, 2017, maybe 2017. Yeah, like 2017. And I'm playing this video game called Destiny. I remember it. And I met this guy. We was in like a little we were doing something called a raid for those people that do Destiny, blah 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 blah. It's basically it's like a 6-player multiplayer thing and y'all get together but y'all can hear each other's conversations. And this guy was talking about Bitcoin and I was just like, "Yeah, I've heard of Bitcoin, but I don't know anything about it." Previously, before I tell you about this, I was really interested in stocks and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I started buying stocks maybe in 2011, and I had some major heavy hitters in stock. As a young guy, you want to get rich quick, so I sold them all off when I seen like little pumps. I ain't gonna lie, I put in maybe about 200 bucks, and I got like 8 grand out of like Sirius XM radio. It was like 4 cents or something. Back when everything had reset in 2009 or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I've been buying stocks. Yeah, okay. But anyway, so we were playing. I was like, yeah, I know something about Bitcoin. And then he was like, hey, did you see the price of it? And I was like, no. What are you talking about? Well, I was like, I don't even know. I said, dude, I got an old cell phone or something that this thing is connected to. I can't remember my password or none of that. Come on, man, just check it and find it out for me. Find it out. See what you got. I'm like, man, all right, man. Let me put the game down. Put the game down. I went to go find my phone. I had to charge the phone up. And I was able to, apparently my phone just, your phone remembers your password and all that stuff. It went straight in. Man, it was like $400 worth of Bitcoin. I was like, dang. And at that time I could have used the money, but I'm an investor. So I'm like, nah, let me just keep it here and see if it grow more. And so he was like, hey, this is this thing called BitConnect. I know. If you have not heard about BitConnect yet, trust me, that's how I lost my $400 of Bitcoin. So anyway, he ended up showing me about this BitConnect thing and the referral thing, and it was giving you basically residuals on your money, on your Bitcoin. So let's say you put your Bitcoin into the machine, into this website or whatever like that, and every day it would give you a payout. And the payout seems good. And not only that, they had what do you call those spreadsheets and stuff that would tell you all the, if you did it for X amount of days, you'll be here, you'll be here. Man, I built up some nice money inside that thing. And so, but one thing I can say is that I put my wife onto it, and my wife, I even got her set up with an account. I had my kids set up with one, and I was doing this. I even talked to a couple of friends and got them into only, I think one person listened though. If she's listening to me, you know who you are. But anyway, so I did that, and I was like, dang, this thing ain't it's all I was getting the rewards, and then one day it showed up with the SEC warning and this guy. I'm like, whoa, what? and we couldn't log into our account. And then when you could log into your account, you could see your stuff. But I was pulling some of the money off. So I didn't lose everything. I was pulling some of my stuff off. But if you let it compound, it's like a bank. You just keep compounding on the interest, compounding on the interest, compounding on the interest. And so, but a lot of people did that. And I didn't do it all the way, but I did it enough that I could have got more off of the platform. So anyway, that thing ended up going belly up. But I did not let that give me up in crypto. I just said that I invested in the wrong thing. And what that really did was it helped me to go into the crypto mind frame a lot more and understand it. Then I had to understand that there's good projects, there's bad projects, there's good actors, there's bad actors. But at that time, crypto was like the Wild West. You didn't know what to do. And there were YouTube videos, but all the YouTube videos honestly was promoting that thing BitConnect. And when BitConnect went down, there was another one that came up and another one that came up. I wasn't messing with those anymore after that. So I listened to a particular YouTuber, and he always focused on Bitcoin. So that's what I did. I started stacking up my Bitcoin again on Cash App. I don't know if you guys know about the Cash App app. You can buy Bitcoin on it. I started stacking it up and buying it off the Cash App, buying it on Cash App. And I got my uncle into it, and then I got my cousin into it, and we started, buying Bitcoin and stuff like that. And we bought other things like XRP. I thought that was a nice one at the time. I sold that one on the high, but I really, and I guess this was godsend. One day I woke up and it was like Cardano, invest in Cardano, and I was like Cardano. So anyway, I ended up investing like a lot of money into Cardano. No, how about that? Let me change that back. It was a lot of money to me at that time. It was only $2,275. I will never forget it. And it was not done all at one time. I was buying Cardano with my tip money. In the field of work that I do get tips from time to time. So I was taking that tip money and I was putting it inside of Cardano. It was a lot of sacrifices too, because sometimes, I use the tip money and I buy my wife like a Christmas gift with the tip money. And I was like, hey babe, do you mind if I I don't get you a Christmas gift as expensive or maybe at all? And she was like, no, well, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna put it into this project called Cardano. I think this is really gonna work out for us. And hesitant, as I would say. So nonetheless, it was like she would get gifts, but maybe not the kind of gifts that she was used to getting from me, if you understand what I'm saying. And so I was stacking it up and kept stacking that Cardano. At one point, I had over 80,000 Cardano. And at that moment, I said, I know for a fact it would have at least each one of these Cardanos go to $1. That would be $80,000. I was so excited. So what happened is that Cardano, as the bull market started to come in, and if you don't know about cycles and markets yet, I didn't know this stuff either. I just know that they said something called a bull market was coming. All I know is the price of Cardano was going up. One day I saw Cardano at I was buying it around 1.5, 2 cents, 3 cents, 2.5 cents, 1.5, all in that area when I was buying this Cardano. And next thing you know, it started stacking up, adding up everything. I'm like, yo, this Cardano is at 10 cents right now. And so what I did was something that was not smart, but it was very effective in my strategy. I sold some of the Cardano to buy more Bitcoin and other things, and then I sold some of the Bitcoin that I had to buy other things that was going up, These are projects that I was looking into. So I bought things like, what is it? I was buying, I can't remember what I bought, but all I know is that they all panned out as the market continued to get higher and higher. It all panned out. And I took $2,275. And when I say scratching at 100,000, I was scratching at 100,000. I didn't quite cross it. I think I ended up with 99,000. I've never seen that much money or have been in that control, I should say, of that much money in my entire life. I showed that to my wife. As a matter of fact, I showed her when the account went from 10,000, when it went to 20,000, 35,000, 45,000, 65. I kept showing her. When she saw that, that's what made her believe more in crypto. She's always believed in me, but she believed more in crypto. And she was like, wow. Now, my downfall to this, I never knew when to sell. So, and my strategy got messed up because all I was holding, primarily was Cardano and some other tokens. So I started spreading out and I started buying these other tokens. Now I'm at like 40,000 or 35,000 Cardano. I'll never forget it. The reason why I will not buy this vehicle, and it's a guy, he's the owner of Twitter, or is not called that anymore. But I got screwed over by him because I was so afraid of not having anything. I ended up selling. I didn't know that FUD, or they say the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And, you're in the crypto space, you hear those kind of things. I didn't even know that stuff existed. And so he came out, said this negative stuff about Bitcoin. I watch my Cardano, my 40 or 35,000 Cardano, I watched that crap drop like half. And I'm like, nah, man. So I ended up selling some of that stuff. But nonetheless, out of the whole 99K, I probably only extrapolated maybe about 27,000 of it. The rest of it went to like zero. I didn't know these things of market cycles, and I'll talk about that on the next Crypto in Minutes. But I didn't know those things yet. But that was my story. I went from 2275 to like 99K. I was definitely on 99K. And so that's what made me understand that crypto can bring you money a lot. It can bring you in money a lot faster than a traditional financial market can. Meaning, like stocks and stuff like that. For you to, first of all, you're going to have to select a great stock. And then it's going to have to outperform itself like no other if you're going to get great returns in a period of 3 to 5 years. In crypto, every 4 years, you have an opportunity of becoming at least 100,000 if you put yourself into the right tokens. And so my channel right now, while we're in this down market, I'm going to try my best strategies to help you guys get to a higher portfolio and bring you in money that you've never seen before in your life. So as my videos continue to roll out, you'll start to see more of that content coming up. And you know how I am. No likes, no comments. You don't have to do any of that crap. You find me when you find me. You're going to find me through other people. That's it. Let's stay under the radar. Let's get this stuff moving. And let's see how many future 100,000 we can create within this next cycle. And I'll talk about all of this stuff on the next Crypto in Minutes. But nonetheless, it's good to be back. It's good to be recording again. And I hope you all had some great Crypto in Minutes. Enjoy it.